right. Speaking of animals getting high,
that's quite the topic.
Where is this going?
Put it in the. Yeah.
All right,
Dropping bars like
Oh yeah.
let's do a clap sync.
eating smelly chicken.
Hey, Kyle, give me some fucking slack. Come on. Jesus.
Hey, cut a man some slack, why don't you?
Got a man.
Slack.
Oh.
Nice hat, by the way.
Thanks.
Where'd you get that hat?
Sourpunchshop.com.
So-
Code rambles for 20% off.
Okay, I was gonna do it, but he did it, and
Yeah, good job, Kyle.
Sorry, it's built
That was
in.
good. Did you mean to do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice, good.
Kyle.
I'm a natural.
Sorry,
Yeah.
alright, hold on. So, I was doing some research last night, right? Laying in my bed. In other words,
Research.
yeah, I was on Pornhub.
Yeah, okay.
So, basically, I was scrolling through, right? And I stumbled across this video. And you know how when you're scrolling through, right, you can see those little ads that are kind of in boxes, and it shows,
Yeah.
like, these little clip previews where it scrolls
Oh
through everything?
yeah.
It was a screen recording of that some guy had taken on his phone with the title, "Please someone tell me the name of this video."
Oh my god, bro.
And obviously it piqued my interest, right? So I clicked it and I looked at the creator, like, to try to see who it was, and his name was Dab Weedman 420.
Classic.
It was Damien.
He wanted to know.
So I went to this guy's profile, and he had 4 other videos like this, exactly the same.
Really?
Just different previews of screen recorded ads, like with different titles of "Please tell me this," like "Someone, I need the name of this video." One of them was just like "Video name now."
Demanding it.
And
You're not offering anything in return.
No. No.
I was looking
Give
through
it to
his
me.
page. There wasn't much there. He had 123 subscribers.
Okay.
That's pretty good, dude.
But
Was he
the
getting
only
down
other
on
thing I found on his page was 2 pictures of his cock.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
like straight camera down, him holding it with a caption like, "Hi."
Alright, wait. How much length are we talking?
It's pretty average.
Oh,
Did people like
that's
comment on
unfortunate.
them?
That's unfortunate.
Like,
Yeah, do people
respond?
try to find
I
out
didn't
the
see any
video names?
comments on the comments in the video. Yeah, people would drop the video name, and then one of them was like, "I've never seen the gall that this man presents."
Video name
Yeah,
now.
he's kind of just like
It's
video
crazy
name
he got
now.
verified for it.
Give it
'cause
to
isn't
me.
there like
He got
a
verified.
in-depth verification process
I
now?
thought there was.
So he like
There is
applied to
now.
verify
You
himself.
got
so he
anyone
could
that
find
was
out.
his
Scandal,
grandfather,
right?
Yeah, with the like underage shit.
Well, not the
Whatever.
underage. Just-
Well, no, I thought that's why they removed all these things because
No,
there
it
was
wasn't
so much-
underaged. It was like there were actual scenes of forced sexual assault,
Oh,
and they were posted on there, and then people would report it and like threaten lawsuits and stuff, and eventually it caught up to them, so they deleted every unverified account's video,
Hmm.
and it wiped like 80% of the site.
yeah.
It was pretty wild, but I think there's probably an in-depth verification process. So the fact that this guy went through that just to post 2 pictures of his dick and then ask people for video names. By the way,
Oh my
these
god, dude.
videos, like 564,000 views.
Did he get an answer? Did
Yeah.
he get the video?
So we
He
got the answer.
plenty of
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But he like
fine.
replied to the comments. He's like,
That's
oh, dude,
fucked.
thanks
He
for the
didn't
video,
deserve
man."
that.
I didn't read that far, but I saw people giving him recommendations for like, look, this actress's name is blank. She's in several videos such as blank blank. You can find them on these websites. One of them was like, you are a psychopath. Why are you posting these things? You're wasting my time with your videos. Another guy was like telling a story of how he woke up in the morning and ate breakfast.
Okay.
It was just a cesspool.
That's bizarre.
And all of them
Are,
had
like,
above
always
like
weird.
200,000
Yeah.
views, which is absurd.
That is absurd.
Anyway, welcome to Senseless Rambles. I'm your
Oh, yeah.
host, Nick.
Wait, yeah, we're recording.
I'm joined by that guy.
I'm Kyle.
Yeah, I'm a co-host.
Who
That-
you say your name?
I'm Ryan. That's some dude we found outside.
Yeah.
His name's Kyle.
Kyle.
I think
Kyle.
he lives here.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does
I
here?
live
You live
right
here?
here.
Oh my
In
god.
the-
Yeah.
Where?
Under that staircase. Like,
Oh, like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Word.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the Prost.
And Prost.
The pros.
I'm back.
Dylan.
I'm
we
back.
found him.
I was missing.
If you
I'm
guys
back.
called that number
That's
last
why
week,
they call me
Wait,
Happy
copyright.
Wow.
Copy. Oh,
Wow.
good.
I'm
I
back.
want to get caught.
I'm back.
welcome back.
Thank
We're
you.
back.
If you guys called that number last week, fuck you, nerd. All right.
What number?
You remember the?
I called that number.
Yeah, you called that number.
Eight.
It was,
7
Just spoiled
2
it.
5
Well,
1.
they-
Wait, 2 4
we'll
1.
cut it,
What?
or I'll bleep
I don't
that.
remember.
I said a slur.
What?
You said a very racist slur. You don't
What
want
did
to
you
hear.
just say?
It's a little feisty within there.
But I didn't spoil the number. Go call it. Anyway.
Alrighty.
We'll have Riley call it.
And we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back. What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
Nothing much.
Kyle,
I mean,
how are you doing, man? What do you do? What's your thing?
what's my thing?
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah, you know me. I'm the
What do you do?
Who are you?
my
What's going
friend?
on over
My
there?
name in my profile. I mean, I don't really do much in terms of like. I don't have a job right now, but
I know that you play like Hearts of Iron.
not even. That's like an addiction. That's a bad addiction.
That's not
But you know a lot about history, though. That's kind of. it's not the worst addiction
That's
to
the
have.
thing that I learned from it. But I was with Ryan in one of my classes for like history,
Which class was that?
cultural foundation.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
Jesus
freshman year.
Christ. That
Freshman
was a
year.
class.
Yeah.
That was a class, huh?
And
Uh-huh.
we were doing like cahoots for like every single one of like the,
Yo, I miss Kahoot.
We should do a
Dude,
Kahoot.
we did.
should do a Kahoot.
Yeah,
We
we
did a
should.
number of
Senseless
Kahoots.
Kahoot.
we literally
A lot of.
I made a
Kahoots.
Kahoot for my friends, and if they win.
That'd be fire.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, we did like literally just like random cahoots, and the teacher would be like, okay, where's like the 18th century like industrial revolution, and like everybody would like fail. It was like no one. They're like, when did the industrial revolution like happen? They're like everybody would get that, but then they like go to like obscure people. They're like no one would know.
Yeah, they
But, like,
made references.
Yeah,
To,
but then like once like World War II, like when we were studying that, like I popped off because like basically that's
it was pretty easy. Yeah.
yeah, that's like the most I would know in history in terms of that. But like,
Definitely World War One, World War Two.
yeah,
Pretty easy stuff.
and then we barely even talked about like the what was it? Do you remember when he was like, we have one day to teach about modern, modern like stuff or whatever. He like talked about one day about like Russia and like just like the United States after the Cold War.
Yeah, we talked about the Cold War for I think a day, and then we talked about some kind of feminism resulting from World
Yeah.
War II for the entirety of quarter 3,
Yeah,
which is like
With
50 something
with the
days.
shitty
The
poems.
suffrage movement?
Suffrage movement.
No, it was just like interjected women's rights because they wanted to just.
Okay. Was that like where they were like starving themselves in like prisons?
I
and
don't
shit,
know.
or-
Like we did that unit already, and it was fine, and informative, and we all learned from it. But then they like
remember,
crammed more, and it was like, why?
Well, yeah, it was just like
Why
crammed
so much?
as much random shit as they could.
And none of it related to what we should have been learning, the history. We like skipped so much.
That's fair enough. I feel like you kind of learn more history in the next class, though. Well, I guess they kind of skipped a lot of other countries,
no.
huh? Because it was American studies.
Well, no, it was cultural foundation.
was
You're
cultural.
supposed to like learn about the world, but then they're like next year is American history, and we spent like literally 2 semesters on freaking from what was it like 1700s to the Civil War. 2 semesters. They just go over American history like so like much. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, they cover a lot of the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
And the curriculum would have so much space for more if they didn't do that. So it's kind of unfortunate.
I think it would just be more interesting to learn about the histories of other countries, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
like-
why so much focus on us?
We've learned about our own since middle school. I feel like if you're gonna have a class and call it cultural foundations, like I know it's quote unquote American culture and the American dream and whatever, but come on,
Dude,
like,
the American dream's dead as hell.
Well, like compared to the old days of like the
I think
You can't buy a house for 18,000 anymore.
bro, look, the American dream
Try
is
like 18
based on the
million.
perspective of everybody individually, and whatever American dream they have, I'm sure they could hypothetically achieve if they worked hard enough.
True.
It's not like some concrete, like, buy a house, get a wife, have a kid, do whatever you want. If some dude wants to be gay and go to Hawaii every Wednesday,
Every
It's very
Wednesday?
specific.
and then
Wednesday.
drink pina coladas and lay on the beach, and that's his American dream, then
I think
fucking
like you
let him
spend,
do it.
I think you spend all of Wednesday and Thursday just getting there.
So I went to Hawaii.
Maybe alright, look, so he could, this guy's name is Terrence in this example.
Terrence.
Okay.
Terrence Williams. And Terrence is a real estate agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's violently homosexual. It
That's a
sounds
pretty
like.
good job.
I don't, alright, violently isn't needed. Though.
Yeah, but violently homosexual.
That is.
So he's just violent.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are you violently heterosexual?
I am. Kyle, you're a piece of shit.
Shit. Sorry.
Yeah, that probably wasn't.
Go
me,
on.
But you know you're good.
So Terrence is a real estate agent, and then he sells houses in California. And then on Wednesdays he goes to Hawaii in the morning, and then he stays till Friday, like halfway through the day, and then he comes back. And he's also just gay, and that's just like a little tidbit fact.
Oh, okay. So
He's
that's
got
like
a-
not the main.
Dude, he's got a lot of
Yeah.
money. Every week flies over to Hawaii and back.
Well, he's selling cool. Dude, do you know what the fucking house pricing is in
No, I
California?
know.
I do.
California?
It's ridiculous.
Well, I haven't seen any houses in California.
That's ridiculous.
Like-
You can buy like one house in California, and then if you transferred the money to Ohio, you'd buy like a street.
Shit.
If you if you were to
ridiculous.
put like a normal house in our town and you put it in like downtown LA, like not downtown, but like in the
Like hot spot.
It is
like
like
the hot
almost
spot,
a
like,
million.
urban like suburban
Yeah.
areas, it's they go for like millions.
That's
Literally
crazy.
for a house like this,
Just the
like,
location.
It's only
Yeah.
certain areas, though. I believe our state that we live in, guys, has the highest property values, like average.
yeah, it's one of them.
Like I believe we're number one. We're over
No,
California.
it's still California.
I don't think you're right on that.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was.
Can we get a fact check on that?
Yeah, we need fact check.
because we also have the highest property taxes in the nation.
Yeah, we don't.
You can use
pay
my
state
laptop if you
income
want.
tax, though.
I really don't think so. I think somewhere else has to be higher. Because what? We have our town. This is a terrible topic, first of all. It's doxing. It's
It's not doxing. I figured it'd be.
Our
We're on
state
thin
has
ice.
the highest rate.
We're on the ice.
I'm not saying our town.
We're on thin ice. Anyway, our town, I feel like, is one of the...
Who's fact checking that? No one. No one's looking that up.
Everybody's just watching this. Is gonna
Okay.
make
Damien's about to.
Our town, I feel like, is on the higher end of the spectrum, and our from... Well, you know what? Because there are, like, luxury location houses. You guys can figure out what that means. I'm not going to specify. But
Got you.
No, I know what you mean.
yeah, I guess that makes more sense, because houses
fifth?
that are, like...
Hawaii is number one.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
California is number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Massachusetts is number 3.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you know what we're number one in? It's average household income, I think.
Dude,
I think
we
I got
weren't even on the
We're number
scoreboard.
What?
Yeah, I think I got that mixed
This
up.
is my one interjection. Alcohol consumption per capita.
No, it's the percentage is skewed because of all the other surrounding states coming here to buy it. So it messes
Our
with
state
it.
is just smaller.
I hate this conversation.
We shouldn't be talking about this.
Let's not.
Why?
Dude,
I
let's
want
not talk
somebody
about the statistics of our state, please.
What's wrong with the state? That's a whole state. That's like 18,000
Listen,
square
at least
miles.
our state
Look.
isn't on fire.
All I'm saying is that we have worked so hard to avoid it until now. We should probably continue to do that.
But all our Instagrams are on the Senseless on Instagram tagged, and we all have posts up on our public accounts that are tagged at like high school and a bunch of other shit. So worry about that, dude. Worry about that before
That
you
is
worry about
true.
me
It's true.
narrowing it down to our
The thing is, he's right.
Yeah, if people want to really look into that, I bet they could find out.
Yeah,
pretty easily.
we'd be pretty.
They're probably already
His name-
masturbating to pictures of our cat or
His
something.
name is Kyle. Okay,
No.
I'm devolving.
Can we like restart this podcast?
We could.
Can we run it back?
Why don't we like start over?
Run it back, Turbo.
All right. How about I do a segment? How about I give you guys some facts?
Yeah,
let's
change us.
let's
Take a
restart.
left turn here,
Okay,
and
let's take a turn. Let's
yeah.
have a fresh start. I have a segment I thought up of called Sense or Senseless. I have
Okay.
10 facts, but some of them aren't true.
Oh,
I made
this is
them
a good
up.
topic.
So you have to kind of. I'm going to give you a fact. You have to say sense or senseless.
All right,
Do we all
Okay.
vote individually?
we
Yeah.
should do that.
Yeah. Maybe like all at once though.
Yeah, I
No
feel like we
copying.
should all put in our votes before you say.
Like if you think it makes sense, put your hand up. If not, leave it down. We can like we can like a score.
Yeah. It's like
That's true.
it's like that one Jackbox game, like the Fibbage one.
Fibbage,
You
yeah.
get, like, you get like one truth and the other
Yeah,
lie.
I think
yeah, it's
we
basically that.
just go through 3,
Okay.
and we'll just be like, yes, because blank, no, because blank.
Can you hand me my
whatever.
laptop, please?
Are we ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm
Is
ready.
everyone ready?
What's up?
Okay.
Damien, are you ready?
Fact number 1. When the inventor of the Pringles can died, his ashes were buried in one. Sense or senseless?
That's sense.
Sense?
That's such a.
Did you
weird-
make these up?
Some of them.
Well, yeah, you'd have to.
What the fuck is that? That's
Do you want me to
insane.
reread it?
No, I think it's senseless.
Senseless?
That if he
Sense.
was, God rest his
No,
soul.
that's
That
just
is
sense.
terrible.
Sense?
Yeah.
It is sense.
Yeah, I knew. I've seen that one before.
On May 4th, 2008, a portion of Frederick Bars, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that
Did he
right.
have bars?
Probably. His ashes were buried in a Pringles can in the original red packaging.
Awesome. Crazy.
Sense.
Poor guy, dude.
Yeah, he probably wanted it. It was probably in his will.
I don't know if I
That's
got
crazy.
desecrated with a
That's
Pringles
a crazy
can.
person. There's probably formaldehyde in Pringles. Only psychopaths would want that.
Hey, man.
I don't
It's a
think
legacy.
anyone ate out of that can.
Hey, bury me in a Pringles can also.
But
For
it was
the
his
next
invention.
10 years, slowly
He was proud of his
integrate
invention.
cyanide into Pringles cans.
I don't think that was in the will.
He just wanted to be buried in one.
Uh,
He was proud of his invention.
I think we should
All right.
move on to the next one.
All right, number 2. Bumblebees are able to fly higher than Mount Everest.
That's senseless.
Senseless?
Yeah.
It's very specific. I feel like it would be sense, but I'm gonna say it's senseless.
Senseless.
in
There's no way there's
this
enough, like,
scenario,
oxygen.
is the bumblebee coming like straight from the ground, like from a ground level to the top, or could it be like flying up Mount Everest?
Or
Like,
is it like
it can reach heights up to the height of Mount Everest, not like flying up Mount Everest itself.
Nick, for reference, Mount Everest is 29,000 feet tall.
I'd say it's probably senseless then, because I don't think a bee could survive in that oxygen.
I mean, if it's true, I could believe it, but like in terms of it was like on like sea level and it flew all the way up, I'd be like, no.
No, that's 30,000
No, I know.
feet.
Yeah. That would be
Are
like
you-
no shot.
Insane
Are you guys
cold
ready?
temperatures.
It's sense.
What the fuck, Dylan?
Alpine bumblebees are able to achieve flight up to 30,000 feet.
That makes
That
sense.
doesn't make
Well,
sense.
Well, no, it's an alpine bee. It lives in the mountains, basically.
An alpine bumblebee.
But any other
insane,
insect would shut down in that cold.
Well, they've
temperature.
tested it in like a controlled environment.
but
They
that's
simulated
Doesn't it get that cold up there?
they simulated the oxygen level and
Yeah.
what it would be like to be at that altitude. So that's how they found that out.
Oh.
They actually like.
I don't think they watched a bumblebee fly up that high, but they were able to maintain flight within the conditions.
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about like this little motherfucker just starts
Yeah, like-
from the ground and then flies 30,000 feet
That's-
into the air.
That is also what I
That
think.
I'm
is
just
a
saying.
feat
I'm
of
just saying they
godlike
could get up to that level.
That's insanity.
fair enough, I guess.
It's okay. Number 3. Number 3. It is officially legal to hunt unicorns in Michigan.
I'm gonna just call that sense. Because I think I've heard that one before.
That's probably sense.
I want to say senseless
Some like
because I think it's a bait.
wackos like sending that off. Like,
be a
yep,
bait. It
that's
could definitely be a
one of
bait.
them.
I think it might be a bait that someone's created for us.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I am.
So here's Lake Superior State University unicorn hunting regulations. 1, questing territories. You can go in enchanted forests, earth, outer space, or your imagination. And yes, it is a law.
State University.
Yeah. Lake Superior State
I
University.
lose faith in humanity every day.
Enchanted forests.
What the hell?
Quest in season. All days of the year except Valentine's Day. No unicorn pursuit allowed during the 24
Don't.
consecutive hours of love. All right.
Don't be doing that Valentine's Day. Damn.
Bro, I'm not doing good.
That's just
I'm
insanity.
0 for 3.
I'm not doing too bad. I'm like 2 for 3.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, number 4.
Snap back to reality.
Oh, it goes. Okay. A sex shop worker in Brazil survived a flood by creating a raft of inflatable blow-up dolls to help him stay afloat until rescuers arrived.
Sense.
I could imagine that. I'd say
Senseless.
What's yours?
Sense.
Sense.
That's Nick's
Senseless.
first correct answer.
Thank
Oh, wow.
God.
Thought I
I mean,
heard
that's
that
a-
story before. I was like on that. I
That
said
sounds
sense.
like a realistic
Yeah.
story. Like, have you seen all those like videos of like this guy's like cooking an egg and then there's just like
Yeah.
flooding
Yeah.
outside?
Think about the other materials you would need to make
Why
a
am I
raft.
correct.
Like some
You
rope.
need
Yeah,
A way
just some
to.
rope. But if he's in a sex shop, it could
Yeah,
already
yeah, I
be
guess
inflated.
so.
You know.
But
I bet
it's,
they had
it's like you would need a
something
bunch of
there.
sex dolls and you need something.
Dylan,
to
I
connect
doubt
them
there's a
together
bunch of
and
them
not
already
have, like,
inflated.
water
I don't-
through.
What, they're
Maybe.
just using them?
Maybe.
It's like on display.
He's like, try me. Try before you buy. That's awesome. All right.
That's so awesome.
Moving on.
That is a terrible motto.
Number 5. Number
God.
5. The blob of toothpaste you put on your toothbrush is called a nurdle.
The what?
A nurdle.
Senseless.
Sense.
I'd say sense.
It's sense.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Why
I
the
do
fuck would
love
anyone do that?
Nurdles.
It's I don't know. I would just call it toothpaste, but you know they have a name for it.
I mean, that's just such a weird thing. It's just
I'm
like,
gonna start calling it my nurdle.
This is my nurdle.
I just
If
Hey,
you
start to
wanna
brush
you wanna
it.
come back and see my nurdle, I use Crest.
All right, number 6. A group of orangutans is called a chunk party.
what?
chunk party. If this
Bro.
is
Say that
again
if
with a
this
straight
is
face.
true, we need to hear this more often.
That is
in, like
senseless.
documentaries.
That is senseless. No fucking shot.
Say that again, please.
Senseless.
Yeah. A group of orangutans is called a chunk party.
Senseless.
Senseless.
I'm gonna say senseless.
Yeah, it's senseless.
Okay.
If you said
That is very funny. Though.
It's actually it's called a buffoonery, which is pretty good too.
Is that true?
That's the real name?
It's called a buffoonery, yeah.
That is so hype.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were like listening or watching a documentary. It's like, look at these orangutans.
Oh, you can see how buffoonery did.
There should be a podcast named The Buffoonery.
The buffoonery. Welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Continue.
Number 7. There is a restaurant located in Sweden known to use recycled plastic bottles to create their own cutlery.
On what?
Sense.
Sense.
They recycle used plastic bottles to create their own cutlery.
Like kitchen utensils and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd say it's sense.
Sense?
Yeah.
You guys say sense? Senseless. I made that up.
You're a piece of fucking
I know there's a
shit.
company
There
Yeah.
is a place that does use plastic bottles though to like manufacture tools. They have like this system where they set up like Coke bottles and stuff, and
Oh,
it's
really?
like this blade and a turning. And you,
On the Coke bottle?
No, so they have like this setup basically where it's like a plank of wood that fits a Coke bottle, and then there's a hole, plank of wood, and then there's a razor blade. And what it does is you cut the top of it and you start pulling it, and it creates like this rope that you can use. And the
What the
rope
fuck?
from plastic bottles is actually extremely strong.
Who's doing that? Is it you?
What?
I hear bongos. Is that me?
Bongos?
It's me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm playing bongos.
No, it's like it sounds like bongos. You'll understand when you're older. All right.
yeah.
When I'm older.
So yeah, I made that up. Number 8. There's a guy who has written 100,000 songs, filled over 1,000 journals, and uploaded hundreds of videos, all of which are about him wanting to meet P. Diddy. Sense or senseless?
Senseless.
Sense.
Sense.
That is absurd.
He goes by the name of Human Being 151.
What?
And he got his channel terminated due to community guideline strikes.
Kind of like
How if that's all he's posting?
what kind of area?
It's probably
51,
stalking at that point.
What kind of like test subject was this where they like had at Area 51?
I think he probably just talked to, or P. Diddy would talk to YouTube executive
Yeah.
and be like,
Please.
please,
Yeah,
God,
please get the fucking out of here.
make him leave.
God.
Awesome.
What's
All right.
wrong with people?
Number 9. On average, a pig's orgasm will last 30 minutes, but can extend up to 90.
Sense.
I'd say sense, but like that's just like crazy if that's true.
What, you don't think pigs come hard?
Just like bro for 30 minutes.
Yeah. They're just sitting there.
I don't think that's what's happening.
Just fucking eating slop.
Well, yeah, that was sense. It's a fact.
Yeah, I knew that one.
fact,
That's
yeah.
why I said it.
That's me
Of
too.
course, Nick knows. He's an
Yeah,
expert.
Nick has experience. Yeah.
I fuck pigs.
Nick fucks pigs.
What's up? Yo, if you're a pig,
Awesome.
call me.
Hey.
Numbers in the last episode.
I have not been keeping
God.
a score, by the way. I have no idea.
That's
who's-
fine. I know.
I think I've only gotten like 2 wrong.
Damien was, but then he got up and left.
Yeah, who knows? All right, finally, number 10. Commercial airplane flight attendants are trained to give childbirth in the event that a passenger is going through labor.
Sense.
That's it. Sense.
Senseless.
It's senseless.
Damn.
They are actually not trained to do so. Airlines make sure to restrict pregnant women from traveling who are soon to be due for birth.
It's not good
I
to
think-
travel with a baby
No.
in your stomach at like 37,000 feet.
Yeah.
I didn't know that though. That's interesting.
Yeah, no, they're not trained.
What do they like? It would be funny if you walked in and they just like looked at the stomach. They had like a team and they're like,
How do I, what if, you know?
"Is she
like,
close
what
enough?
if?
I have a due date." No. We're gonna do this.
We got this. Don't worry.
They just to perform a C-section. Like, hey, I can get that for you.
They're just like we didn't clear out the back like row. We need to
We
get an
decided
operating
you're
table.
too close, but we're feeling a little frisky today, so we're gonna send a birth team with you. We want a plane baby.
Well, yeah, that was sense or senseless. Good job,
I don't know.
guys.
I'm pretty sure I lost.
I don't know.
I think
We can look at it in post and see who did
I
what.
think I got
Yeah.
only 2 wrong. I think.
I got 3 wrong. Like
more
right
than 3
away.
wrong.
I got 3 wrong before I got 1 right.
Oh, our food's here, by the way.
Oh, you on an intermission?
Let's do an intermission.
Let's
It's
intermission
pretty early,
my
but
cock.
whatever.
What time? How much?
Well,
What's
what-
runtime?
Half an hour.
That's not early. Intermission it.
Okay.
The second half will just be longer than the first
Yeah, our
half.
last episode was
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah,
So I'll
exactly.
give it a little bit of a break.
All right.
2 hours is not normal.
No,
Wait,
yeah, you're
we'll
not.
be right back. Kyle, give us an intermission smiggly blop.
Yeah, what you said.
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is Jeff, the killer.
My name's Jeff.
I'm your reporter.
Hey, reporter.
What's up?
I have a segment that I kind of wanted to like run, and I don't want it to be like a whole segment show or anything. Actually, you know what? Fuck that.
Whole segment show.
Ryan,
Yeah.
you teased a story about DMs, specifically on Instagram in episode 10, and then we never fucking talked about it. So I think it's about time you step up to the plate and tell everybody at home what happened.
Damn.
What happened? I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you mean.
Ryan.
Something tells me you know what you
What
mean.
I you want to know what you mean? What I
Those aren't words. Tell the
He
story.
just turned into like an
Listen,
alien.
You can't hide forever.
He's trying to like communicate in like some type of alien language. He's like,
Baba Booey. All right,
Okay,
can
so
you?
go time now?
So are you telling a story, or are we gonna move
I
on?
don't
to something
actually know what you mean.
It
Remember
seems
that
like
girl
he
that you
doesn't
matched
want to.
with on Tinder? That a couple of us also messaged as well. Tell that story.
What I know about that one?
You teased it already in an episode that's out.
Did I?
Yeah. In episode 10, and then you never told it.
Dylan, is
and
this
I
true?
put it in the
I don't
Slack. Did you see I put it in the Slack?
I saw you put it in the Slack.
What's
I don't really
Slack?
know what you're
That's
talking
because
about.
he doesn't even know what
You
the
don't.
Slack is.
You know what Slack is?
No,
right?
I don't.
You said like you gave an excuse why you didn't download it. All right, so we have a Slack that we put all of our ideas in. It's just me and Tristan and Nick. Like no one else is in it.
Did I give an excuse?
Yep.
Yeah, you said like, oh, something, can't download it. No space or something.
Nick, the problem with this story is that it's so long now that I'm gonna miss like crucial details.
But just tell it and make it entertaining. That's
Well,
what a
how long
podcast
ago did
is.
it happen?
This is our whole job. This is what we
me.
do.
God damn, that Domino's is fighting back.
Heartburn.
Don't die on me.
It was already teased on an episode. And I
Let me-
feel like if we don't tell it, we can't do justice.
I'm just thinking about how to start it.
Justice will not be served. This is the merch for today. Make sure you use promo code Jeff.
We don't have. We don't- These aren't even on sale. Promo code Jeff. Should we just go into a topic then? I don't know what's going on.
No, I'll tell it. I'm just trying to think about. No, I'm trying to think about how to start.
Listen,
it.
people are listening. People are listening. We can't just have them be like waiting around, you know.
Nick sprung it on me though.
I know. I mean, I don't know. I don't
Get
care.
sprung.
We can move on if we
thinking.
want.
Get your
No,
ta-
I'll
your
tell
damn
it. I just
pants
wanna
and tell the
think.
story.
Dude.
Have a conversation about
Okay.
frogs being gay right now,
That's
and then
All
I'll.
right,
I
what do you guys think
don't-
about frogs being gay?
I don't know anything about frogs being
I'm
gay.
not Alex
I think
Jones.
all right. So hear me out. What if we went out and we got a bunch of frogs, picked them up, and this is for a video idea, right? So I think we
Okay.
should get a bunch of frogs and then like make small outfits for the frogs, right? And then have the frogs work in a company, like in a multi-structured company where there's like a bunch of floors, and then we have like scenes of the frogs like next to each other, and some of them are in like cubicles, right? And they're hanging out with each other, and then they have like a little tiny frog conference meeting.
What business
I
are they
don't know.
working
Okay.
in?
They
So I matched with this girl on
Okay.
Tinder.
Yep.
I know I'm a piece of shit. I'm on Tinder. It's fine. I mostly use it for like trying to find someone that actually wants to like go on dates. But you know, it's 2022 and our generation's more focused
hookup
elsewhere.
dates. Anyway.
Anyway.
Just
Anyway, matched with this girl. I was talking to her for like a few days. And then fuck, what was it?
Now this is epic.
Oh,
This is a great
this is
story.
crazy.
I'm sorry. That's
Dude,
why
when I went on Tinder
This
and
is
I
why I
matched
brought
with
it
a
up
girl.
in episode 10, and then I never got to tell it in episode 10.
Hey,
so now this is payback.
Should we move on? Something else.
If he can't think of it, I think
Right.
we should
If
just
Ryan
move on.
doesn't want to tell
I
it,
can-
then he shouldn't tell it.
No, look,
Save it for
you're
next
gonna
episode.
you're gonna go home and you're gonna prepare. And this is gonna be the second time we.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You gotta remember it.
I am. What?
You just said that you went on Tinder and saw a girl, and then you matched, and that was it. And then you were trying to think more of it.
No, I was. Alright, fine.
All right. So, we should talk more about Kyle. It's his guest episode.
What's up?
So do you want to talk about your Hawaii experience? You mentioned you went to Hawaii.
Yeah. I did go to Hawaii last summer, in fact, and it was it's pretty interesting, I'd say. I mean, I wasn't really expecting because everybody's like talking about like, oh, it's great, the resorts are great. I mean, where they were, but like you would like go outside the airport and there were like 4 abandoned cars and they'd all have like cinder blocks under them and they're like it'd have like a abandoned sign sticker. It's like abandoned. This car can be taken, like any parts or whatever, salvaged for anything. And I'm like, why the hell does it happen? So I looked it up and they're like, it costs so much to repair a car in Hawaii to like fix it that you might as well just like leave it off the side of the road.
Oh yeah, I actually heard about that.
And I'm like, what the and there were like so many. You would go to the highway and it'd be like gone. Just a car just sitting there.
Yeah, I was
All of them are
surprised.
broken?
I was surprised
Yeah.
when you said that because I thought Hawaii was like this luxurious place, and it sounds like a dump from what you described.
Like, in terms of like,
Hawaiians,
it
man.
is. There was a homeless city, like a homeless town in the Big Island. Because we were staying at a resort, and like 2 miles down the road, there was a homeless town.
We have Chicago.
Well, you got that, but like I'm talking about Hawaii though. Like that's where you think of like that's the
That's the
peak.
enough.
Like that, you go there, relax at the beach or
Yeah,
whatever.
which you can in certain places,
Yeah,
right?
but like literally, there'd be like at 6 a.m. there'd be like homeless people like going down the street at like the beach for the hotel resort, and there was this guy that like left his like leftover like box, and the homeless guy opens it and he's like, he like looks at the other guy, he's like, this is that. And he like grabs it and then he runs off and I'm like looking, I'm like, what the fuck? And the guy like comes back and he's like, where's my food? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Snagged.
Listen to that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, it
Did
was
you have any other fun experiences while you were there?
we went on, it was in Kauai. It was, what the hell was it? It's one of the, it's the island to the left of Honolulu. And,
Russia.
yeah, Russia.
Okay.
And like the roads, like the highway, like their interstate highway, it'd get like to 3 lanes, but like as soon as you would get like off road, their roads were like, if you imagine like a one-way street and then you like minus that space by 50%. So like if you were going to like on into the jungle of like off-roading, like whatever, if there was someone in front of you like driving, you'd have to back up like 2 miles to just make sure you don't get on collision with them. And it was like, it's just like,
Do many
Efficiency.
people drive there though?
yeah,
Oh really?
yeah, they're like, because like people live like off in the hills of like,
I guess I've always pictured Hawaii as kind of like a small place.
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah.
just kind of like
But
bike
still.
around in this one town.
But you think they make a
They
lot of
all
money that
eat
they could
coconuts.
fix the
tourism.
roads.
or what you would think that.
I'm
Do you
mean,
think they could expand the road just a little bit more, just so another car could fit? You know, maybe that would be a good idea.
Well, like the highways, like they look like they get paved like very frequently. Like the ones that like get off of the airport and they just go to the resorts. But like other than that, like the roads look like they were there since like the 50s or something. Like literally the guardrails off of a cliff were like not like orange rusty, they were black. Like literally black, and they were like falling over, cliffs hanging. Like I'm like, who knows if someone died off the cliff or something. It's like,
Yeah, probably.
jeez. But
Did you have a positive experience?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Hawaii.
the beaches were gorgeous and beautiful. Like,
Okay.
especially like clear water.
Did you go surfing at all? Try any of that?
I wanted to, but then like if you would rent like a surfboard or something, it was like insane for like the day. Like just like a day it was like $50. I'm like,
Yeah, damn. Well, I mean,
but like the
No,
waves
yeah,
weren't even
that's
that big
pretty high.
because like the waves in Hawaii, for them to like get like at least like, you know, like if you see like in a video, it'd be like freaking like 20 feet high. Like you'd have to wait till like winter time. So I was there in the
Interesting.
summer. So
it was like lower stuff.
yeah, it was like low tide. It's like
Are there like dangerous animals in those waters? Is it different?
it didn't really seem like.
Because it is on an
anything.
island, right? And then you're
Yeah.
kind of like edging kind of to the.
I mean, there were a lot
ocean.
of
Am I
like
wrong? It's the ocean.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
man, yeah.
I'm very bad at geography.
there's not,
I
like,
have to check myself.
man-eating sharks or anything like that. It like
There's no like octodads in the water.
Octodad.
so that is just like coming in and going.
Yeah.
There were a lot of like fishes, like colorful fishes, like just like swimming like on the beach.
All right.
It was, like, really
Finding
cool.
Nemo.
I did actually.
Did
You found
did?
Nemo?
Yeah. It was,
Nice.
What did you do with him?
I like you can't like touch them because I went to this like coral reef
Mm-hmm.
and it's like in a lagoon, not like in a, I don't know what the like what's it called?
Water.
No, it's like a bay of water that's
Like a-
like encaved into a beach, but then it goes out into the ocean. But like in it is a coral reef.
The Grand Canyon.
Yeah,
Okay.
Grand Canyon.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
Yeah, but
No, I
like,
got it.
but anyways, they were like, you can't like step on the coral reef. You can't do it. Don't touch the marine life or anything like that because like you might harm it or whatever. But like I was like,
You might harm it, or it might harm you.
I mean, probably both, honestly.
But you
like
found
some of
Nemo
yeah,
in the coral reef?
yeah, they were like hanging out like in the like little like you know in the movie where they like little dancing like little like plant thing like that he hides in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was in that.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sick.
cool. So you actually like
It's
found
lore.
Nemo. That's
Yeah,
the real
it's lore.
movie.
Correct lore.
I found the Lord.
You know what?
see
Something,
Dory?
I probably did. I don't really remember. But
Finding Nemo actually got something wrong about... Are they clownfish? Is that what they're called?
yeah, clownfish.
If the mother dies, like, you know how, like, his dad... You know, they lost their mother. That's, like, the first part of the scene. Sorry that anyone hasn't seen Finding Nemo and spoiled it, but you should have seen Finding Nemo by now.
Yeah.
But if the
great
mother
movie.
dies, the dad can actually switch sex and
Oh,
become
I
the
heard about
mother,
that, yeah.
and then the son would fuck the mother and then reproduce. So Finding Nemo got it all wrong.
Yeah, they messed up. Disney should have done that.
Yeah, if Finding Nemo was accurate, that would have happened. It would have been a porno, and it would have just been, yep.
Imagine
That would be
if-
realistic.
Imagine if like that's what Disney does. They're just like fuck it. They're like, we didn't redo that.
Ruined everyone's childhood, by the way.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Dude, nature's fucking crazy.
It is.
Dolphins rape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
they
that.
rape
Dolphins
fishes.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
I know. All right.
Try to do
Also,
humans, too.
this is almost completely unrelated, but I know about a study where these people.
The one that's a dolphin. He was like,
There were these people. It was like a lab of scientists, and they had these dolphins, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna give them LSD." And they gave them LSD, and they were like monitoring their brainwaves because their intelligence is similar to humans, I guess.
mm.
And then they gave them LSD, and they started beating them off. And they started tracking the brainwaves there.
They just wanted an excuse.
I don't know what they get.
They
Eat off the
definitely, Did you see that? There was a Disney documentary where they like literally gave drugs to freaking like not Sahara. That was what the hell is it called? Like giraffes or just like lions or whatever. They were like literally injecting like acid to like freaking like monkeys that were just like growing around as a group, and then they're like watch this monkey, and the monkey's just like trying to eat food, but he can't like grab the apple, and he's like. He's like literally. I'm like you can't do this to them. Like they can't. fucking
And that was
eat.
on Disney?
Like back in the 60s.
Oh my god.
I
see a drawer.
And they were like, look at these funny animals here, and like there was a giraffe literally trying to stand on its legs, and it's like falling like whoa.
That's fucked up.
Simon the chimpanzee is watching the sun explode. Oh my god.
That's nuts. Oh my.
I like that.
Are they trying to like prove the stoned ape theory to be real by giving monkeys hallucinogens?
I don't even.
Yeah, they just-
I don't even know they would even think that. I think they were
Imagine-
like, it'd be funny if monkeys were on drugs.
Maybe, yeah,
Bro,
probably.
imagine you go up to an orangutan and give him a magic mushroom and he just fucking like levels up like Mario. Just turns into a dude.
The monkey just like turns into
Hey, I'm
King
Bob.
Kong.
Nice to meet you.
He turns into Joe Rogan.
He's like, have you guys tried LSD?
So a buddy of mine tried DMT.
I've
like-
got some supplements that I could offer you.
He just like gets out a podcast like in a cave. He's like, I tried
He
LSD.
immediately puts on headphones, takes out a mic, and just puts you on the table.
There's already like a pre-made like friggin' table for him with like a podcast.
You turn around, you're just in his house. It's his set. All right. Speaking of animals getting high,
That's quite the topic to go off
Where is
of.
this going?
I was on Instagram the other day.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking through the videos, and I actually saw that lemurs, like in the Amazon jungle or whatever, they take millipedes. Like, you know, millipedes that walk around, they're venomous.
Oh, yeah.
And they cause like a dreamlike state, kind of. And what these lemurs will do is they'll run around and they'll take these millipedes, and then they'll like rub them on themselves for protection, I guess, right? It's like some kind of pesticide that makes other animals go away. And then what they'll do is they'll like take a bite of it until it like stings its mouth, and then it'll like rip it out and it'll start like fucking drooling and foaming at the mouth and just like rubbing itself and acting like a psycho. And the lemurs just love to get high. They keep doing it. They do it all the time.
Wow, that's like dolphins and pufferfish. You ever heard about that one?
Yeah.
It's the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
They just go out in groups and suck on a pufferfish and get high. They're friends.
They're smart.
Yeah.
They're just like us.
Spending their
They're just
teenage
like
years.
us.
Yeah.
It's great that the more intelligent you get, the more drugs you find.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, the dolphins are definitely doing it.
Uh-huh. Dolphins do a lot of things.
And so's Kyle.
I do.
Yeah.
Something.
Calls him methadone enthusiast.
Methadone.
Yeah.
I like my methamphetamines.
Alright. So
Segment?
I've got enough. Oh, I guess I do kind of have a segment we could go down. I had a segment for Nick's rabbit holes.
Okay.
Because I like going down rabbit holes on the internet, and I feel like when I go down one of them and I learn about it, I could share it with you guys, and that could be fun.
Okay.
So I learned about this guy named Ethan Ralph. And Ethan Ralph is like not necessarily a white supremacist, but he's like very standoffish, and he has very like extremely abrasive views on a lot of things, and he's kind of a douche, but throughout all of his life he's kind of been streaming it as a political figure, not as a political figure, as like a internet figure.
Yeah.
And he's challenged about 8 people to fights.
What kind of fights?
Like fist fights, like out of
Bare knuckle?
pure anger, yeah, but not like challenged to a ring fight, challenged to like, oh, I'm gonna
Just a street fight. Just
So,
like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
It's not like a KSI
He-
fight.
No,
I don't think I've seen him swing a punch. Or
Really?
hit a punch anyway.
So you all talk?
He's fought 8 people and he like goes for it and misses, and then he just gets obliterated
Oh my god.
by every single person, and then he'll go on the internet and be like, oh, these people suck, like what's going on. He's also like, I think he might be a pro pedophile guy.
Oh god.
I don't want to confirm that, but I do know that he likes lolicon porn. Which I don't know if you guys know what that is. Do you guys?
Sadly.
It's
Yeah,
basically in
unfortunately.
anime you can draw a girl who is like quote unquote a 300-year-old demon, but it looks like a child. And that's pretty fucked up. And this guy was like really cool with that, and he liked that. And I assume he did other things other than that. But anyway,
He was like epic. I like
Yeah. Fucking.
the reason I bring this up and the reason I want to tell you guys about it is he went to Puerto Rico recently. Going on a vacation. And he met another Twitch streamer there that he had beef with. And then he tried to start a beef with the guy, and then him and his friends beat the shit out of Ethan Ralph. And
Nice.
his bag got taken by them.
Okay.
And then he left. He stayed at home for a week, and then he flew back to Puerto Rico to get his bag. And he got his ass kicked again and complained about it on Twitter and flew back to us. And then another podcast guy complained about him on their podcast, and he tweeted at him and challenged him to a fight that he will lose. I really want to see it. That was my rabbit hole for this week. I really like Ethan Ralph. He's fun to watch.
It sounds very fun to watch.
He's very like incel-y and weird too. Yeah, I don't, the lolicon thing is just so. What's going on?
I don't fucking. He has something.
Is there
wrong
like a
with
main
that,
thing
man.
that
He has a
was, like,
wife too.
He has a wife.
and you go?
Yeah, he has a wife that is like. She looks normal, and I didn't mention he's like 300 pounds. She looks fairly normal, and is very attractive, to be honest with you. But I think she's also like a lolicon.
I was gonna say like how the fuck do you pull that off, but
Yeah, I think she.
You get two freaks together. There you go.
yeah, I guess there's someone for everybody.
She's gone on some weird
Fucking-
Twitter hate rants as well. So, who knows, man?
That's
That was something. Yeah.
Anyway, you love those
Wow.
guys, right?
And then
Yeah,
imagine
yeah,
they've been
you
on
gotta
the
love
internet. That like fucking interesting comment.
Yeah. I guess you'll find people like that.
There's no way you would meet people like that in the real world.
What?
Well, they wouldn't
Ethan
say
Ralph?
anything about it.
Well, yeah.
You probably walk by those people every day, and you never know.
You wouldn't.
I think
go,
it's crazy how many of them you do know now because of the way that social media is just blown up, and it's kind of like an expectation of humans.
Yeah. Like, there's no chance you'd have like a coworker. You're like, you like lolicon, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Hey, you know, I'm a bit of a lolicon guy. It's like fucking Stanley from The Office. It's like, this is hentai, and it's art. You walk up to Harvey in the office. Oh, what? It's just some lolicon. Got it from my pal down at the DMV.
DMV.
Yeah, he sells them in the back. And he also gives kids their licenses. Bad combo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ryan, let's make a lot of noise.
Ryan was cracking his knuckles forever.
Ryan's just like in his own world. He's like, I'm gonna.
How you doing? Are you doing all right?
You doing good, buddy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that one.
It's a podcast, right? Use your words.
For the audio listeners,
Here we go.
the audio listeners, he's throwing up some signs with his
Yeah.
hands. I'm not really sure what to make of it.
They're gang signs.
He's a part of
He's
the.
challenging the Crips, the Bloods.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
means I got no bitches.
I mean, okay.
Oh man,
No bitches.
Oh, I see. You had the
No
blue
bitches.
one. You would
Here
go
we
with
go.
the Crips.
that's not really the right blue though.
Well, yeah, but
It's more
like,
of a
I'm wearing a
turquoise.
fishing shirt and
He likes fishing.
slippers.
yeah, Crips are fishing. You know.
That's good drip right there.
You're down, dirt.
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna check the runtime.
What time are we at?
54 minutes.
We're at 54 minutes. What else do we have
go
to
on for a
talk
little bit
about,
more.
Dylan?
KSI was supposed to fight Alex Wasabi. That's not happening anymore. Did you know that?
Alex Wasabi's a pussy.
He pulled
Who
out.
is that?
Alex Wasabi is a YouTuber who's been trying to get in a fight with KSI since he fought Logan Paul the first time. And he's like a pretty scrawny, pretty lightweight dude.
Is he popular?
He was.
You know about Guava Juice on YouTube? He did those slime bathtub videos. They did all these slime videos, you know?
He was like, today I'm gonna be covering myself in slime in
Yeah.
a bathtub. Let's
Yeah.
see how it
I'm not aware.
They basically made slime content for children. And then Alex Wasabi...
Hey, I'm gonna slime these kids.
No, not with children, for children. Anyway, Alex Wasabi pulled out of that, and then he started his own YouTube channel, whatever. So he's kind of like this, like, overly joyful dude. I want to say, like, he seems kind of fake, like the Americanized fake nice guy persona.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, he had beef with KSI for a while, and then Alex Wasabi challenged Deji, KSI's brother, to a boxing match and beat him.
Oh,
so then-
shit, he beat Deji?
He beat Deji up.
Did he kill him?
Yes. Deji's
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah.
Deji's now dead.
Alright, cool.
You're kind of a bitch compared to his brother.
Yeah.
Well, he's dead now. You should pay him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead.
There's some respects to the dead people.
Yeah, my bad.
But
You
yeah,
can't really get any lower at this point.
yeah, poor
Did
dude.
you see his KSI is like, yeah, Deji's gonna lose against
Yeah,
Fuzi.
dude, it's Fuzi too. I mean,
Did you see how
Fuzi
like,
knocked
ripped
over.
He is?
Yeah, he's ripped.
He's fucking like insane.
And
Yeah.
so Alex Wasabi beat Deji, but Fuzi 2 beat Alex Wasabi, and now Deji's
so
fighting.
Alex Wasabi's dead now.
They're all dead.
No, that was beforehand.
Wait, he
Alex died
earlier?
Yeah, Deji lost to a dead guy.
What?
All right. Anyway,
Yo, Deji sucks.
Deji sucks. He's lost 3 in a row.
Deji
lost
to a
his
dead
3
corpse.
dead-
Yeah, he's dead 3 times. Times
Oh
3.
my God.
Dead to the power of 3.
Deji, fuck
Anyway,
you, bro.
anyway. Alex Wasabi was supposed to fight KSI like in 2 weeks. He
Yeah.
pulled out due to a concussion, which he doesn't really have proof for.
Well, no,
so
it was
one
funny
believes
because
him.
he was like, guys, I got a concussion. KSI was like, give me the fucking evidence.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then
who
he's
got a
like,
concussion?
I'm
Austin
gonna take
Powers?
Alex Wasabi.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the thing that you have to take for like to see if you have a concussion? But he took a catch.
I don't
scan.
think you can take anything to see if you can. They do like tests.
No,
on you.
yeah. But he was saying like a CAT,
A CAT scan doesn't.
Yeah, I know. He was like, hey, guys, look, I'm testing to see if I have
Yeah.
concussion. And Kate's like, it's like you fucking test if you have a concussion or not,
Yeah.
you dumbass.
I believe you can see it on MRI.
Well, you can see like brain
Well,
damage.
yeah, MRI.
I think
can
you can
see,
also
like,
just be
deep
stupid
concussion
for the
damage.
concussion test.
Yeah, but like not on a
Yeah.
CAT scan.
Well, don't they do something with your eyes?
I've taken a concussion test.
Yeah.
Your pupils technically dilate like a little bit after, I think, but after that, it's just kind of like foggy, basically. Like your eyes are much more sensitive to light, and
yeah.
the only reason I got one is because Max, who was on the last episode, we were in wrestling practice, and there's a move called a Granby, where you kind of like roll over your shoulder and kick out your leg, and then he healed me right in the temple.
Damn.
And I had to miss the last event of wrestling that year, which was rough.
That
So
sucks.
thanks, Max. But anyway, concussion, yeah. I took a little online test, and that was enough for them to know. And I was like, okay.
You did an online test?
impact
Yeah.
testing.
Uh,
And I
Yeah,
was like,
so-
I go home and sleep now. And they're like,
Basically, just like shows
Did
you,
you
like,
have one?
a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, you
and
did.
have to remember the order it showed you them in, or
Yeah.
like something like that.
Well, regardless, Alex Wasabi didn't give any proof that he actually had a concussion. Because you can go into like a MRI scan for anything else.
yeah.
Like, who knows? But yeah, it's
I
also
have a concussion, guys, but I had to get other scans
Yeah.
to see if I had ball cancer.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
timing
pretty
just didn't
convenient
work
timing
out.
for him.
yeah, very convenient.
That's right.
But you know,
Right.
Alex is under Jake Paul's
Yeah,
promotions,
Yeah,
so there's kind of a rumor that Jake Paul paid him off
yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, Jake Paul's like literally, like,
because Jake actually tweeted like, so KSI is fighting a guy named Swarms now.
Swarm.
I did not know who that
Me
was
neither.
before like he said that. He's like, I'm fighting Swarms as my
Yeah,
my like
Is
other
that like
opponent.
a UK YouTuber?
close. It's a UK like rapper.
Yeah, drill.
He's a drill
Oh
rapper.
God,
Yeah.
man, I'm a road man.
Yeah,
He made a diss track. Like,
He did.
because he didn't exercise, like he didn't train or exercise beforehand,
Nice.
like for the like just in case if like Alex like pulled out of the fight or whatever.
Alex Botez.
So as soon as he like was like, oh, I'm on the undercount or whatever, he's like, I'm gonna train for 3 weeks, and then
Yeah,
literally
that'll
the
do it.
second week, he makes a diss track. Who does that?
he's
For-
just trying to build up hype and make money. That's
Yeah.
like he doesn't expect himself to win. I doubt it.
Like literally in the song, he's like, if I win, I had only 3 weeks to train against your ass.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Fucking-
yeah, because you're gonna win with that fucking mentality.
Well, he's an easy win for KSI, but
Yeah.
KSI is
He's
fighting twice in that
yeah,
night.
yeah.
He's fighting a pro boxer. Don't know his forgot his name.
Apparently, he's a white supremacist.
He has Nazi symbolism tattooed on him.
No. He's fighting.
KSI is a white
KSI has a
supremacist.
He's got a swastika in the middle of his chest.
KSI is in the KKK.
All right, cool.
No, he's fighting
He's
dude.
fighting a Bulgarian like pro boxer that's like lost like a stupid amount of like lost. to
He's
win
lost 16,
ratios.
but he's won 3.
Yeah.
You know what I want to see? I want
What?
to see Logan Paul wrestle in the WWE.
He does do that.
Already?
Yeah.
Logan Paul's in the
He
WWE.
was
dude.
already. Yeah, he did his.
I didn't know he started already.
Dude, he's done quite a few,
bro.
honestly.
Oh my god! All right, I have to.
There's a lot of clips on the internet. You should go watch them.
Yeah, I should. Basically, I want to change my mind about Logan Paul. On a previous episode, I said I wasn't really a huge fan of him, but you guys said he redeemed himself.
I think he
bro.
did, yeah.
I listened to a lot of Impulsive, and I kind of checked out what he was doing. I think he's doing pretty good.
I think he's doing good. I respect him, though.
It's nice to
Yeah.
see.
Jake Paul, on the other hand.
Jake sucks. I don't like
Jake sucks, and he always will suck.
But Logan Paul, I think I am not a fan of, but I respect him.
Yeah. You have to
He's
respect what
definitely
he does.
matured, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Come a long way from the low gang.
Yeah,
The
Logan
dead
for life.
body in the forest. Bro.
Yep, that too.
But anyway,
That was the
I
turning
think
point.
he's redeemed himself.
I think so,
Hey,
absolutely.
Hey, Nick, let's not dig up the past, okay?
It was hanging.
I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to imply, but
I got it. Anyway, welcome to the Cancel Cast.
Cancel cast.
I'm gonna get canceled as like a guest on this.
Yep.
So.
No,
Yeah, dude.
guests can't get canceled.
Yeah, guests are immune to canceling unless
Yeah,
you're
it's just-
calling them
Unless you
Carson.
say, like, slurs, kill a
Sure.
guy.
Call me Carson?
No. When Elon
Oh,
on
yeah.
the Joe Rogan's podcast, he's like, "Yeah, I'll take the joint."
He did a mouth. He did a mouth.
That's
fucking-
because Elon is invested in a lot.
And then all the old people were like, "You smoke
Yeah,
weed?
exactly. Yeah.
Pull out, get out, get out."
The stranglehold that man has on this planet is insane.
It's awesome.
He just does anything, and everyone's like,
He takes a shit and people are like,
Yeah.
what's he doing over
Yeah,
there?
he just has like 15 kids.
I
He's
would
like-
not be
he's 9,
surprised
but
when
he's
he
got
gets,
more
like,
on the way.
A private army of just like whatever. He's like, "Yeah, I just own this like whole like facility now, and it's like basically the size of like a micro country, and I can do whatever the fuck I want in here. It's like a Jeffrey Epstein Island, but like as a but, like his own like palace of whatever.
I'm sure that exists.
He definitely has that, something like that.
I want to, you know what? Let's use this opportunity to go into horrible hypotheticals.
Okay.
Hypothetically,
Wait, make him do it.
Make him do the song.
Yeah, Kyle, do
Does
the
he know how-
intro song
do you
for
know how it
horrible
goes?
hypotheticals.
Oh, I'm sending it to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Do it.
yep.
All right. I knew it was coming.
So, if you guys could create any gadget, any electronic, any like weird space future tech that you could imagine, what would you create?
Okay.
But it can't be something that already exists that you know about.
Okay, I have a good one.
What?
So it's like a box,
Yeah.
and at the front of it, there's like this circular glass tube, and then on the back of it, there's a screen. So on the back, you can see what the tube is like transmitting, and then it records. So then you can record like what's happening onto the box, and it records on this little card that you have in it, and then you can end the footage and take it out and put it in like a computer and edit it.
That's an original idea. I've never heard that before.
I don't know what like that was
Dylan,
all
what
about,
the
but like,
I know, it's fucking genius, right?
yeah.
Do you guys?
I think
I left
he
him.
just said like a big GoPro. Basically, he's like, I'm making like a glass.
No, the
GoPro.
tube, bro. Where does the tube
It's
come
the
into
That's
that?
like a filter.
No, the tube
He
is like the lens.
described a camera.
Yeah, you literally just had like a what's the
But
word?
that
where
was,
it
like,
has,
the
a
worst way
film
to
in it, and you have to
describe
like wait
I know,
like
I
5
know,
minutes for
Mike.
like the picture to come out.
That's called a
a-
vasectomy.
A Polaroid.
Polaroid, not a
Polaroid.
vasectomy. What the fuck?
What?
What?
That's when you snip the vein that puts sperm in your...
The best difference, my guy.
the vein.
The vein that goes in the sperm.
So Kyle, what would you make, buddy?
I'll come up with a real one.
I mean,
Get
like,
back to me.
I guess it like already exists, but like
No.
basically,
No.
Well, no, like it doesn't like exist because it's not been like, I guess like popularized.
What is it?
but like
No.
it'd be like a
Hey.
haptic suit.
Okay.
That exists. Sorry.
But like, here's the thing, though. You'd make it more like commercialized. So like, you know how like there's a whole bunch of like the esports or like whatever. Like you have to pay for like a ticket for like, let's say the Logan Paul or KSI fight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say like technology gets to the point where like you get like your VR, and you're like, I want to pay for a ticket. So you like you get like your suit or whatever the shit that you have, and it's like you pay for the ticket, and now it's like, you know how you have like those 3D. Like 360 YouTube videos, so it's like, bro, you
Yeah.
see that? Like, I'd imagine that like if you had that, and if you were to have like special seats for like cameras like that, and you sold tickets for like online venues for that,
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be pretty sick.
But yeah.
I'm still trying to like understand it.
Yeah, I'm also
What do you mean?
Like, so
Oh,
it's like virtual reality. You're buying seats to like a virtual reality like,
Yeah.
concert.
Yeah,
but
I think that's already a thing. Man. I mean,
I
they
don't
do like
think so.
Roblox.
It's like
concerts and
Oculus
stuff.
Rift.
that's not like that.
But except it's in VR.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's.
you said hazmat. Did you mean haptic?
haptic.
Okay.
He didn't say
that makes
hazmat.
more
He
sense.
said, he said haptic.
Hazmat.
He said
did.
hazmat.
He said he said haptic.
He said hazmat.
He didn't say
100%.
hazmat.
He said hazmat.
No,
Run
he
it back.
didn't.
Run it back.
He said haptic.
Run
I
it
swear
back,
I said
Dylan.
haptic.
If
Dylan,
I said
Dylan,
haptic,
I will
future
run it
Dylan,
back.
Run it back or you're fired.
I will run it back.
if they're wearing haptic or hazmat, they're going to Chernobyl.
Because you said hazmat, and I was like,
He did say haptic.
No, I think you said hazmat, bro.
he said hazmat.
No.
He said
I
hazmat,
meant-
and then Ryan said that already
We'll see.
exists.
I meant haptic.
Yeah, that's what
Well, run it back.
Yeah, I meant
Yeah, power of
Yes,
editing.
That makes more sense.
yeah. I think that would do pretty well.
So I was like, why the fuck would you? What would a hazmat suit have to do with VR at a concert? If you're in your own house. Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Wait, is it a program so you guys can like fuck each other? And
What?
do Molly?
What?
Because that's what people do at concerts.
Do they?
That's kinda,
Like in the crowd,
I'd
they fuck each other.
imagine-
Yeah, I
Like,
guarantee you there's at least one person at every concert on Earth, except for like Boston Symphony Orchestra, that
No,
is
still,
either
even
on
there.
Molly or
I mean, Molly.
having
Yeah.
sex.
Molly.
They're
Yeah.
fucking.
I went to
One
the
of the-
weekend concert in the Gillette Stadium.
I think there's
Yeah,
at
we-
least
I mean,
one of
yeah.
each at every concert.
we didn't see any people fucking. You know.
No,
No,
everybody
no,
was fucking
no.
with the light, like the lights at their phones. And
They
all
were
that
fucking
shit.
up there.
Yeah, they were fucking with.
They
the
were
lights.
fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
There was fucking.
I would put $100 on the fact that every single concert ever that resonates with like a younger crowd has at least one pair of people fucking and one pair of people on Molly.
Yeah, if you go to like Rolling Loud,
Every single one.
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Maybe
And then
like
on Woodstock, it bumps like 20%.
fucking Woodstock. Jeez.
20% is probably a low ball, actually. But if we're just talking Molly,
Bro,
it's
if like
probably
20% was like there was nobody fucking, and then now there's 20% people fucking.
20%. How do you get the statistics? You like send out surveys to the crowd, like, "Were you
Yeah.
fucking?"
They're like after
think- be honest.
I
Woodstock.
think honestly, if you just ignored the concert and took a stroll around, you would see a lot of demonic shit.
Yeah, they're
People
doing,
go
they're
insane.
doing satanic rituals during
They have
a
a pentagram
concert.
set up.
Remember
candles around
in
it.
the Travis Scott one where people just
Oh, that was fucked.
died?
That was very fucked up. But that was Travis Scott's fault. That wasn't the crowd just doing
Yeah,
it.
he
But
fucking had
still.
literally people like as crowded as they could next
People like
to each
screaming
other.
for help. It was like, "I'm gonna
You
come
can't
rap."
fucking hear
Continue.
shit. Dude, I did not.
It's
real-
lit.
I did not
It's
realize
lit.
how loud concerts are.
Dude, they're
And
Jesus
holy
Christ.
fuck.
Dude, I don't even enjoy it. It's like too loud, to be honest.
Oh,
I
Blows
mean, I
my
enjoyed it,
eardrums
but I
out.
couldn't hear shit for like a day.
Exactly.
It's
It
bearable
was all
sometimes.
muffled for like
I
3 days.
kind of got used to the fact that when the kick drums would happen, you feel your chest compress.
Yeah, that was
It
literally
was crazy.
Your chest would just be like, like it was
Dude, yeah.
vibrating.
Remember when Mike Dean came on?
Mike Dean.
Mike Dean.
Oh, no, Kate Sinatra.
Oh. Was Mike Dean there?
No, he was the opener. We missed him.
Oh, fuck.
We were like,
missed Mike Dean.
No, nobody knows who the fuck Mike Dean is, but like
I know who James Dean is.
Yeah.
Jimmy Dean. No, Jimmy Dean is.
Jimmy Bean.
Who's Jimmy Dean?
Breakfast sandwich guy.
Breakfast sandwich guy?
What?
You never had a Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwich?
You know who James Dean is?
No.
James Dean is a porn star. We've wrapped all the way back around, guys. Thank you
The
so
porn.
much
James
for
Dean's a
listening to
porn star?
Senseless Rambles.
That's it?
Yeah. What time are
We
we at?
didn't even get like to your guys' gadgets.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh shit! I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah.
my
I don't
God.
know. We
cut
kind of
off
stopped talking
lines.
about it.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was just
We
gonna
don't gotta do horrible hypotheticals.
I was just gonna say I was gonna have a box that you put gerbils in, and the more gerbils you put in the box, the more the box helps you with your day-to-day tasks.
I would actually. That's good.
Yeah.
But you have to collect specifically gerbils and put them in, and you don't know what happens to them. You just put them in there.
What happens if you put like a hamster in by accident?
Probably hear it make sounds, and then it'll come out. It'll spit it out, but it'll be dead.
You should just go on
Alright.
the Shark Tank with that
That's good.
idea.
Yeah,
I like
well,
that. It's a
the
good idea.
sharks will
That's
give me
good.
money for that.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, don't you? Hey,
I would make a box that you put monkeys into, and it spins them around at really hot
That is
temperatures,
called a
and then they go.
dryer. That is called a dryer.